Hello, my name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I know it doesn't seem like much, but I'm glad these readings resonate, and we are growing every day because of you, and I appreciate that. Anyway, this will be a general reading for fall 2021, roughly the next 3 months, September through November. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Now let's get right into your reading. What is Aries' message for fall 2021? What is Aries' message for fall 2021? What is Aries' message for the rest of fall 2021? You're starting off the reading with the Hermit, Aries. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but I'm seeing a lot of healing for you throughout the rest of September. The Hermit is a card about soul searching, about inner reflection, about finding your truth. So I see you going within for the rest of the month. You might be withdrawing from social activities, not necessarily in a bad self-isolating way, but just trying to make sure that you're really taking the time to be by yourself right now, taking the time to relax right now, to de-stress from whatever it is. Whether it be work stress, or you might have recently gone through a breakup with that Five of Cups there as well, some sort of disappointment. Some of you might have been ghosted recently, especially if you're single. You might be, just like running through people, not able to find the one that you're looking for. And it might be leaving you in a kind of jaded mindset. But the Hermit card indicates that you're walking down a journey of finding yourself again. Representing September, you also have the Three of Wands. So there is a sense of persistence here. Like I said before, I'm feeling a message of healing for you throughout the rest of September, Aries, because I do see you persisting through this disappointment. The Three of Wands is about progression. So I see you moving forward slowly. The Three of Wands also carries a sense of anticipation, like you see your end goal in sight, but you're still not there yet. Some of you could be traveling, or if this is about a relationship, there might be some long distance involved. Your last card for September is the Five of Cups. So again, there is something that you're disappointed about here, that you're trying to move on from. It could have been the end of a relationship for some of you. It could have been the end of a job. And you're not really sure where to go next, which is why you kind of feel like you need to start off on this journey of trying to find yourself. There could have also been some deception here, especially if there was another person involved in this situation. They might have been hiding things from you, keeping secrets from you, or lying to you. And that's why you kind of blocked them out with that Hermit energy. You don't trust them anymore. Your first card for October is the Sun. I am seeing that message of healing continuing into the month of October as well, because you're very focused on positive vibes in October. I do feel like you're out of that rut with the Five of Cups in October. You're not necessarily focused on the past anymore, focused on the disappointment anymore. With the Sun, you're getting over it, you're looking toward the future, and you feel like you have brighter days ahead of you. With the Sun, there's hope. In October, you also have the Two of Pentacles, so there is a sense of balance being regained here, especially with the Sun card here as well. You're starting to feel better about yourself. You're starting to feel better about your path. Things may be picking up at work, and you may be juggling multiple projects at once, but it doesn't necessarily feel like a stressful energy. It feels like you can handle it. Some of you might be distracting yourself from the pain with work, but it kind of feels like you're juggling right now. Especially if there's some sort of decision involved for you in October, you might be struggling to make this decision, weighing the pros and the cons, choosing head over heart or heart over head. Your last card for October is the Eight of Swords, so there is a sense of anxiety being experienced here. And I feel like with you on this path of healing, Aries, you are starting to doubt yourself. Externally, things are going well with the Sun card and that sense of balance with the Two of Pentacles. But with the Two of Pentacles coupled with the Eight of Swords specifically, it kind of feels like you're in this inner conflict with yourself. Again, especially if some of you are trying to make a big decision in October, you might be struggling with head over heart. And in this situation, I feel like your head is winning because you're feeling very limited and confined and restricted by your own thoughts right now. You're spiraling. And externally, it kind of feels like you feel great or everybody thinks that you're fine, but internally, there is still this heaviness weighing on your mind. Especially with the Two of Coins being in between the positive with the Sun and the negative with the Eight of Swords, it kind of feels like you're balancing the two. You might kind of be having mood swings, swinging back and forth between happiness and anxiety, questioning yourself, doubting yourself. But that's because you're still on that path of healing. It's not going to happen overnight, but you are making progress. There is a part of you that still wants to turn around and look at the past with that Five of Cups in September and this Eight of Swords in October. This is what's making you question yourself, is because you're still holding on to the past in some way. Don't look back. Just keep moving forward with the Sun card. Choose the future. In November, you have the Four of Wands. So there might be an aspect of your home this fall that's very important to you. Some of you might be doing work on your home, moving homes, moving in with somebody else. There might be something going on with your home this season. But this sense of home is giving you a sense of home within yourself as well, especially with that message of healing that I'm getting for you, Aries. It kind of feels like you're creating a new foundation for yourself. You're building from the ground up. It could mean literally, financially. In November, you also have the Knave of Cups or the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot. You might be dealing with a water sign in November, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this could also be your energy. This is a very creative, emotional energy. Some of you might be picking up a new hobby like painting or writing or drawing. Some of you might be starting a career in the creative field as well. Pages can also represent students because they're younger people. So if you're starting to go to school in November or you're going back to school in November, you could be doing something very creative. You might be an English major, for example, something that involves a lot of reading and writing or some sort of arts-based creative ability. But I'm getting this message of healing, of this being your energy. Because in November, it kind of feels like you're finally through to the other side of it. I don't see any negative cards popping up for you in November. So I feel like no matter what this message means to you, Aries, you need to know that you'll be over it by November. That this will all be resolved in November. This could also involve another person for some of you, because pages are messengers. Somebody could be reaching out to you in November with some sort of apology. If you're single and looking for love, you might start talking to somebody new in November, and that might be partly what's helping you heal from the past. Your last card of the reading is the Eight of Wands. So again, I'm hearing this repeated message of progress. We have the Three of Wands and now the Eight of Wands, both of which are about progress. But the difference between the Three and the Eight of Wands is that the Three is a much slower feeling of progress. And the Eight of Wands is when things start to pick up speed. So things feel like they're moving quickly for you in November, Aries. But you're happy about this change. You might have been waiting for things to pick up speed, waiting for things to move, waiting for change. Because you also have the Four of Wands here in November, which is a card about joy and stability. With that Knave of Cups there, if this is somebody new that you're talking to in November, this relationship might feel like it's moving a little fast. That doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It could just be that you feel really comfortable with this person right away, and the conversation between the two of you just flows really naturally. And if in November you are focused on a new relationship, I am seeing a lot of potential here, with the Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like this is a connection that you're going to want to pursue. It has promise. The Eight of Wands is another travel card, so for those of you who are traveling, you might also be making plans in September maybe and actually moving somewhere in November. But I'm feeling like in September and November overall, it kind of feels like you're still stuck in a little bit of a rut. And in November, it finally feels like you're starting to feel like yourself again. Can you clarify the Five of Cups for me, please? Can you clarify the Eight of Swords for me, please? Clarifying the Five of Cups in September is the Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but this definitely confirms for me that some of you might be going through a breakup in the fall, specifically in September, and I am feeling like fall for most of you, Aries, is about healing, about getting over this disappointment. Some of you might have thought this person was your twin flame, but for some reason this just didn't work out. And now you have to find who you are without this person again. You have to remember how to be single so that you can remember who you are. Clarifying the Eight of Swords in October is the Eight of Cups. I definitely feel like you are still holding on to the past here, and that's what this anxiety is about in October. You're wondering if you made the right decision. You're wondering if you've made a mistake in walking away from this relationship. You can't get this person off your mind. You feel like you can't walk away, or like you want to turn back around and walk towards them again. This Page of Cups here could be a conversation between the two of you. It might be the past person reaching out to apologize for some of you. It might be a completely new energy, but it's up to you. Because this healing journey is yours, Aries. You can choose to turn back around to the past with that Two of Pentacles, or you can choose to keep walking forwards into the future. Okay, Aries, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. You can now also follow me on Facebook, where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. The link to my new page is in the description below if you want to check it out. You can click that bell to get notified every time I post. Let's turn 100 into 200. Either way, I will see you here again at Raise Tarot. See you later.